Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flane are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Okay, is Monica a student here?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flane, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
What will you do next month? Or will you come to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Don't say things like that.
Don't get me wrong, I have no intention of dying. I know it would be too much to ask you to cheer up, but can you at least drop the serious... Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
Our star pupil will certainly make an impact.
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Yes, I remember.
This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out. Since she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
What should I do?
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
I'm the only professor present. Oh.
We have taught our students well. There is no
I don't
need
even
to
like
hold
Manuela,
back.
I just don't like
Challenge
losing
them with
influence.
everything you have.
Everybody likes to explore on this day. but I was thinking maybe we battle, because now we have Paralogs. Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to look at, because there's going to be a quest coming up that's going to rely on people's charm levels, so I want to see what everybody's charms are at. Saria is at a 20 charm, Dimitri's at 16, Dedu's at 9, Felix is at 8, Ash is at 7. That's interesting. I would have thought Ash would have more charm. He's a very charming lad. Sylvain is at 9. I hate that. Mercedes is at 13. Respectable. Annette's at 17. Also respectable. So far, Sari is the highest in charm, but for the thing that's coming up, we wouldn't really be able to use Sari for. So I think so far, Annette has the highest charm at 17. Ingrid's at 12. Ferdinand is at 11. Linhard's at 6. Kaspar's at 7. Bernie's at 10. Dorothea is actually at 15, so her charm is lower than Annette's, kind of surprising me. I forgot we recruited Lawrence already. Raphael, Ingats, Dysithia, Hilda. So Hilda's is actually higher than Dorothea. What was Dorothea's? It was 15? Flane and Dorothea had the same number of charm. Okay, so there's going to be a thing later on. I'm gonna need to decide who I want to be a dancer. Wait, no. We not exploring. We got 5 paralogs. But War for the Week, we need to do this one. This is top priority number 1. This is a very important paralog to do. Has something happened?
Oh, it's you, Professor. Since you are here, I have a favor to ask. Your Highness, you've returned.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dedu. I'm glad you're here as well, Professor. I want you both to hear this. Dedu is already aware, but you should know there's been an uprising in the Dusker region, in the western part of the kingdom.
An uprising in Dusker? Why?
I am from Dusker. It lies just beyond the mountains on the northwestern border of Fargus. You are of course aware of what transpired there. The land was burned to ashes by the army of Fargus. All of the people were slaughtered. This was our punishment for the crime of regicide. The barren expanse that was once Dusker is now controlled by a kingdom noble. But Dusker survivors, such as myself, still exist outside the region. This uprising is most likely the work of such survivors, seeking to reclaim their homeland.
A request for aid was sent from Viscount Clayman to the kingdom capital and the church. He is the one who rules over that region at present. For now, the lords surrounding the Dusker region have sent their armies to help suppress the uprising. However...
Okay. Are they short on troops?
They have sufficient troops, and strong ones at that. My worry is that there will be more unwarranted death. There have always been many in the kingdom's army who believe the people of Dusker are foes and hate them because of it. You would think they'd refrain from squashing the rebels out of political expediency, but I doubt that will be the case. If the kingdom's army and the rebel forces of Dusker collide, there is no doubt that the rebel forces will be annihilated. I'm afraid that's the best case scenario. It could also turn into complete and bloody chaos for both sides.
Indeed.
Which brings me to my news. I have just now received the permission I requested from the church.
Permission for what?
I asked the church to deploy our class to help handle the situation.
So we may go?
Not so fast. We still have a responsibility as students of the Academy, after all. The only one who can truly make the decision as to whether or not we go is our professor. So, what do you say?
Absolutely. This is actually a good one to introduce Paralogs because they do like outright say it's like
And mine as well.
we're still students. We have
But we
to
must
make
move
sure the
fast.
professor says we can
We'll
go.
go and alert the others.
Of course, we have to bring Dedu along. Sylvain, get out of here. Constance, get out of here. I want to bring Dorothea in. Oh, Dimitri. Yes. Let's put Flane with Annette, as I want Flane to be gaining some levels here. We're probably not going to use her right away, but there are a few missions I think we'll start using her, especially for when her own paralog comes up. We'll need to have her like actually able to do some levels. Actually, I might take Ingrid out and put Lysithea in, because Ingrid is a level 11 at this point. Let's put Lysithea in, and we're also going to assign I almost said Caspar, Linhard to her. Okay, defeat the enemy commander or Dedu falls in battle. All any ally units defeat. Okay.
The kingdom's vanguard has already arrived, just as we'd feared. They far outclass the Dusker forces. We cannot stand by and allow another massacre. But we cannot obstruct the Fargus army either. Our best hope is to force the troops of Dusker to withdraw before the kingdom soldiers get to them.
The main body of the kingdom's army is bound to arrive soon. Until then, let's aim to quell this uprising ourselves. Once the main force arrives, we will be out of options. We must move fast.
Now, I'm not going to go directly for all of the bosses with a net this time. I'm going to have a little bit of restraint. If you defeat the Dusker army before the Kingdom army does, they will leave the battlefield without any casualties. You can earn rewards based on how many you drive off. Oh, wait, I think I remember how this goes. We have to actually, like, defeat... I think we have to defeat the Dusker people before... We have to defeat the Dusker people before the Kingdom does. I wish I had saved before, because I'm going to take a risk here.
I give my all for our goal. You will die here.
I had no choice.
I think this is how we do it.
Go now, if you value your life.
Yes, this is how we do
But
it.
aren't you with Fargus? In any case, thank you.
Yes.
I'll
So if
cut
we
through.
defeat the Dusker people before the Kingdom people do,
Who, me?
then that's a victory. Okay.
Here we
Easy.
go.
Split up between the east and the west and advance. That'll put the squeeze on those Dusker animals in a hurry.
They are moving out. Time is of the essence now.
Oh, man, we can't really save those guys, can we? Nope. That's one down. And that is just taking them all out. Oh, that was Flame that leveled up. Flame is already level 12? Holy crap, how did she get to level 12? Ash is still level 7. We've had him since the beginning. I have been distracted by recruiting all these characters that I've been neglecting a lot of my original characters who aren't Annette, Dedu, and Mercedes. Oh, they're dropping like flies. Okay, I might actually need to just send Annette over to the main general guy because we are losing Dusker soldiers like no one's business. Okay, so now, Annette, are you far enough that you can take out the general? Oh, he is one tile away. No, oh, she can. Never mind, she can. This is fine. I think we will have saved the rest of the Dusker people by saving that.
They say experience beats growth.
Is this how our dream ends?
I will check the status of the kingdom's troops. Dedu, I leave the Dusker army to you.
Yes, Your Highness. Please be careful.
You got rid of part of the Dusker army. I mean, I lost quite a bit. A lot of people died.
Why save us?
I will not abide the needless death of my own people.
You must know that as long as there is breath in me, I will fight.
Then fight, and be defeated. But so long as you pose no threat to His Highness, I will not end your life.
Idealistic fool. We will not relent. Not until we've taken back the homeland you monsters stole from us.
I share the same sentiment.
You, who sold his soul to Fargus.
His Highness has promised the people of Duscur a home. His will be a kingdom that is proud to harbor the blood of both Fargus and Duscur.
That's impossible. Don't be naive.
Believe what you will. But Fargus will change under his reign. That is my firm belief.
The Kingdom army has retreated to the fortress. There should be no further danger.
Prince of Fargus! You monster!
Can you still run? Then I suggest you do so now. Your people are waiting for you on the other side. Remain hidden from the Kingdom army.
May our paths cross again.
I certainly hope not. But remember this one thing. The people of Duscur never forget their grudges. Nor do they fail to honor favors.
Thank you, Your Highness, for accommodating my selfish request.
Think nothing of it. This was something I wished for as well. If you must give thanks, direct it at the church for allowing us to join the battle, and to our professor for leading the charge. It's about time we headed back. The professor and the others are waiting.
I am right behind you.
I like it when he smiles. Ingrid and Dorothea have a paralog. That's a good one. And one that I'm sure and that can certainly end quickly.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh,
I wish Dorothea still had her hat when she was in this outfit. That's a cute hat. I like that hat on her.
Nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major. Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
I just took a big swig of water right when the thing popped up. Have you ever met the suitor?
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court, an enterprising noble from an allied territory. It's most likely that he wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away from this guy.
He's offered a sizable dowry, so I must at least consider it. For the sake of my family.
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out?
Yeah, let's do this.
Great. Let's tell the others.
Really? Okay.
You know, we'll give you pirates, because I like pirates. I have a best friend whose name... Well, her name isn't literally pirate, but she goes by pirate. Okay, rout the enemy or get Ingrid to the target destination.
The more we look into this guy, the more I see he's a monster and no good for my Ingrid.
Yeah, for some reason, we're gathering evidence for Ingrid's suitor in Mustafar.
Hand over the girl.
Surely you can't mean me. Wait, did he send them?
This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid before things get too messy for him. Of course, we know the truth about him now, and he'll want to kill us and get rid of the evidence. But we'll never let him take Ingrid. Come on, let's hurry!
Alright, Annette, clear us a path.
Protect Ingrid! Don't let anyone get near her!
Haha! You'll never escape!
Okay, protect Ingrid from those dastardly rogues. And that's where we need to get her to.
Here goes!
Actually, no, that was a bad choice.
What's done is done.
I'm gonna call a mulligan on that. I need to have Annette actually move forward. Yeah, Annette's just gonna clear the path for Ingrid to take. As well as a couple others are probably gonna go down. So Dedu can go down and take out a few.
I'll increase the reward. Now hurry up and capture that girl.
That merchant is giving orders to the bandits. I bet if we take him out, reinforcements will cease.
Take him out, you say? Annette, we have a mission for you. Should you choose to accept. Oh yeah, reinforcements are popping in like flies. Okay, Ingrid. Go forth. And attack. We got some people targeting Ingrid. This could be that might have been a mistake. I mean, Ingrid is at full health, so she can take it, but I don't like the number of people that are targeting her.
Close one.
You thought that you could take Annette out.
Can't afford to lose.
Oh, you gonna go for Annette too? Oh, buddy, you made a mistake. Ooh! Oh, Lysithea. You in danger, girl. Oh, good, Linhard healed her. Although that is why I assigned Linhard to Lysithea, because she is still very squishy. And that just put a thought into my head where you're like, what would it be like if you take the scene from Revenge of the Sith where Anakin is burning, but you dub in country roads? That's so dumb, I might have to do that.
You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you! Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
Oh, I forgot that Dorothea heals people who are like on adjacent tiles to her. Let's send in the cavalry here. That's a mistake, not sending Lysithea there. Oh, Mercedes is hurt bad. Okay, Mercedes, retreat. Okay, I think like one more turn, we can take out that merchant with a net.
That worked out.
Okay, Hilda going for a helm splitter. She's such a powerhouse, I love her. Like, she's the one who's like, oh, don't send me in to fight. I'll just get in the way. I don't want to fight him. She's the lazy one who's like always making excuses. But also, she can drop a train on the fool. And honestly, we're probably gonna lose Mercedes. This was a mistake.
It's not over yet.
Okay, Mercedes survives.
You can rely on me.
I'm glad I can rely on you, Mercedes. You're gonna die, though. This is where we say goodbye to Dimitri. No, he takes no damage. Our king over here.
Is that all?
Okay, well there, we just lost Mercedes, though. There goes the healer. Okay, everybody form a nice single file line. Meanwhile, Dimitri, let's not attack. Let's instead heal. Okay, Annette, you gotta go save Dimitri, though.
Enemies in hiding? Here? They are really getting on my last nerve.
Yeah, that's, I forgot that happens. We got people targeting Ingrid now, so that's unfortunate. Okay, Ingrid's holding her own, though. She only has a leather shield. I need to invest in more shields for everybody. So I think we can end this round if we can take out these two guys and then get Ingrid to the place. I think Ingrid's in range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ingrid's in range. Oh, there's a third guy up there. I didn't even see him. Okay, so now path is clear. Ingrid.
Finally, it's over. I'm sorry for causing such a mess.
Oh, hush. For you, I'd go through twice as much trouble. But are you all right? Did they hurt you?
I'm okay, really. Thank you, Dorothea. My father will need to hear of this.
Oh boy.
Ingrid, welcome back. Did you speak with your father?
I did. I just returned to the monastery.
What happened with the proposal?
As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal outright. Were we to form ties with such an individual, it would bode poorly for our family, regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad it all worked out.
You and me both. My father also insisted I take this.
A hero's relic?
Indeed. This is the magic lance Lewin, which has been passed down for generations within my family. My father and siblings have no way of using
Another plus side of Paralogs. A lot of the times, the characters who have crests, if they do Paralogs, they get a hero's relic.
He said it's far better used protecting his daughter than gathering dust.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn, but I am proud of who he is. Dorothea, Professor, I want to thank you.
Of course.
We couldn't just do
Sari's
nothing
little smile.
while you were facing a life of being married to a monster. I could never hand over my lovely Ingrid to some jerk who only wants her for her crest.
Oh, do I belong to you now, rather than to myself? Hey, Dorothea. This is probably more than a little awkward, considering where it came from, but... Here.
A ring? Is this... No. Is it?
A proposal?
Oh, Ingrid, I accept your offer. We'll be together forever.
Stop teasing me, Dorothea. I'm trying to be sincere. I wanted to find a way to emphasize how grateful I am to you. So I looked for something from among my things that I thought you would like. I mean, you may already have one like it, but I thought on the off chance you didn't.
Ingrid, you are just adorable and I love it. But
Aw, kind of
we
broke
should lend
Dorothea's
this ring to our
heart.
teacher for now. Our dear teacher can best decide how to use it. You fought hard enough. You've earned the right to have a little fun.
As you wish, Dorothea. I gave the ring to you, so you can do whatever you please with it.